Story. How are they? She still hadn't woken up yet, huh? Sadly, yes. Although the doctors made sure her wounds will heal up with no problem, so that at least was good news. How is Midoriya? He's still processing what happened. Obviously he's been blaming himself for that. Blank, underscore, blank, underscore, blank. After his teacher and his classmates left, Izuku remained silent as if Bakugo's words were just left unacknowledged. All he could think of is the love of his life who is suffering in a comatose state. He continued to grip on Ochako's hand, hoping that she would somehow grip back. The fact that she didn't hurt him, every second of seeing her lying down on the soft surface of the bed with bandages wrapped around her head, arms and legs did. It was like his world ended, and he is the one responsible for it, Ochako. I'm sorry I wasn't able to beat him sooner. I'm sorry that I was too weak. He whispered to her, laying his head on the side of her bed. This is my fault. I'm sorry, Izuku. Inko called as she went back to the room after the visitors left. The boy turned to look at her mother, who is understandably worried. Oh, hey mom. He replied in a weak voice with a faint smile while he wiped his tears away. How was the visit from your classmates, dear? Deku did not utter a word for a few seconds before replying. It was good, I guess. All Might stopped by earlier. He said he'll come back to check on you. Inko told him, but Izuku did not respond. The fact that her son remained unresponsive even when she mentioned his mentor was concerning. Once again silence filled the room. She attempts to make her son talk to her by asking him a question. Would you like to eat, dear? Izuku glanced back at his mother and once again gave her the fakest smile he could make. I'm okay, mom. Thank you. His reply made her even more worried. She starts to get teary-eyed seeing her son so detached. Still, she insisted and went out to fetch his son something to eat. Blank, underscore, blank, underscore, blank. UA After he returned from his visit with the couple and arrived back at UA, Aizawa was called by President Mike regarding a meeting that all staff must participate in except All Might, since he had to meet with Captain Tsukauchi. When he arrived at the meeting room, everyone is already there sitting on their respective chairs with Nezu seated on the farthest chair that is placed in the middle edge of table. Ah, Eraser, just the man we've been waiting for. Now we can start. Nezu greeted, gesturing his hand towards the empty seat. How are Midoriya and Uraraka? The principal asked. At this everyone glanced at the Class 2A advisor, hoping to hear an answer. Midoriya's alright, a few injuries, but he's fully conscious and doing well. Uraraka, on the other hand, is a different case. Her injuries during their fight with the villain, she sustained injuries that rendered her into a comatose state. Have you informed the parents about Ua handling all the expenses? Nezu asked, to which Aizawa nodded in agreement. Thank you, Aizawa. The principal bowed in acknowledgement. It's a good thing the incident occurred in a time and place normal citizens do not frequent, or else this could have been a very troublesome, not for the school but also for the hero community. Vlad remarked. He was a bit irritated by the recent incidents that occurred. It's a miracle that we were able to contain the public concern regarding the Nabu incident. What are Midoriya and Uraraka doing out past curfew anyway? Hound Dog barked, literally out of frustration. President Mike replied, attempting to defuse the situation. Whatever it is, what's important, they're safe and are able to capture a wanted criminal. Promoted stories. You'll also like A Dragon's Trust Book 1. 2.2 M60.6K. A Dragon's Trust BNHA Various X Nightlight. Reader Book 1. And quad. W. What are you and quad? And quad. A friend. And quad. Tilde 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 tilde. Female. Reader. Male and female love interest. Opening parenthesis. Maria, BNHA various. 2.3 M109K honestly, I thought I would be dead by now. LNYN, as a contradiction. She's strong, yet stoical. Powerful, yet subtle. Insistent, yet quiet. Awkward, yet charm. Drawn to you, izuocha. 4.2K92. To clarify, no smut, a lot of fluff, and a small amount of gore, maybe more to come smiley face. I do not own any of the pictures displayed in this story. Hope you enjoy the store. Stunning. BNHA. 13.8K 499. Written by, at Sokimiyam I, Og, Kohei Horikoshi I. Status. Ongoing. And quote. Talk to the countless me who were created by misunderstandings and quote. I'm Mo. Protecting you Katsuki Bakugo X Reader. 4.7 M174K. Currently editing. Ranked number 2 in fanfics out of 1 million. Katsuki Bakugo X Reader. And quote. I may not be a hero yet, but be damn sure that I'll protect you. Always. End quote. Firestorm. My Hero Academia X Reader. 84.7K 2.1K. This is my first My Hero Academia book. In a world where everyone has this unique power called a quirk, there is one problem child within powerful quirk but also a famil. Wedding Bells. 129K 2.6K. 5 years after graduation, Deku and Uraraka are finally getting married. All their friends and relatives are excited and ready to help them to make it the happiest day. Everyone, as Aizawa mentioned, the students are all right now. We will continue to aid them on their full recovery, especially for Ms. Uraraka. However, right now we have other matters to attend to. Nezu announced. When the staff was calm enough, the smart mouse went on to continue with the meeting. All right, for the past 2 weeks I've been in correspondence with the principal of Shiketsu High. Because of the recent incidents and the distrust the public had for heroes to which we are continuing to rebuild, we agreed that our institutions must have a collaborative approach on educating our students. Where are we going with this, Principal Nezu? Mount Lady asked. Working together with different hero education institutions proved to be very significant during the war. Especially with our counterpart in the west side of Japan, Shiketsu. We agreed that our collaboration should not only be during crisis but should also aim to aid the students and form good relationships among their peers. And so, the principal of Shiketsu himself proposed a UA Shiketsu Hero Course Joint Academic Program. Nezu declared with overwhelming enthusiasm. How are we supposed to implement it for the students, Principal Nezu? The new Class 1A homeroom teacher Kamui Woods asked. Well, applying this program would mean gathering sufficient data on how effective it will be in the first place. After all, there is no guarantee that our students will get along with Shiketsus. So we decided to invite some of Shiketsu's finest to our institution for a special school festival. School festival? Yeah, Mike, you're too loud. Aizawa interrupted, and let Principal Nezu finish. GAHCK. Present Mike returned to his sit defeated. Why propose a school festival, Principal Nezu? Classes haven't even started yet, not to mention one of our students got attacked. All Might's successor no less. Ectoplasm objected. That is true. However, we promised our students that the 3 months of the academic year will be allotted to recreation, but class trips were suspended because of the Nabu incident. We need to assure our students that UA remains steadfast in prioritizing their mental, emotional and social needs. In addition, Shiketsu and UA's partnership should be celebrated, am I right? Nezu stood up on top of the table and bowed to his peers. Till, I know that what happened to Uraraka and Midoriya is concerning. Let's do our best to bring joy to our students amidst this crisis. I hope all of you will support this. Nezu still maintained his bow posture until his ears perked up by the sound of one of the teacher's reply, "When can we tell our students?" Vlad asked with arms crossed. "Once we finalize the plan, you can start telling your classes within a week or two. I hope our 2 students will be fine by then. Blank, underscore, blank, underscore, blank. Hospital." After a few minutes, Inko returned to room carrying a tray of lunch that she intended to give her son. When she entered, it looked like nothing changed. Izuku was still in the same position, almost as if he's like a statue, his eyes fixed towards the window this time. She approached the table positioned on the foot of the bed and placed the tray on it for her son. "Izuku, I brought you some food, it's katsudon." Inko uttered, hoping to lift his spirits up by bringing him his favorite dish. "I'm okay, Mom. Izuku, you should at least eat something. I know you're worried about Ochako dear, but she wouldn't want you to disregard your own well-being over her." She laid a hand on her son's back to comfort him. "Please, Izuku." Inko pleaded with a tear. In order to ease his mother's mind, Deku stood up from the side of the bed and walked towards the foot of the bed, taking the bowl of katsudon and proceeds to eat slowly. Even with the manner he acted, it was obvious that he's famished. His mother watched over her son as he consumed the dish and glances over to Ochako when she hears a tone coming from her pocket. She immediately took her phone out to see who was calling her. "Izuku, I'll be just outside for a little while, okay? Please finish up with your meal," Inko affirmed before heading for the door. Hello, Mrs. Midoriya, this is Ochako's mother. Blank, underscore, blank, underscore, blank. Author's note. Sorry for the late and short chapter, I was busy enrolling for a new school year. Time flies fast, now I'm a third-year college student. Might not be obvious because of how horrible I write stories. XD anyways, thanks for the support, guys. Also, I might not be able to publish again for a couple of days, we'll see though, since I'll be writing a new chapter for my other book and I have to make the best of the vacation I have left, and tomorrow is my birthday, so yeah, anyway. Don't worry, we'll see this story through as well as my other one. See you on the next one. I hope you guys will continue to read this till the end.